I'm Jessica Kiser, and I have a number of roles at Gonzaga. I'm the Associate Dean of Faculty Research and Development. I'm an Associate Professor, and I'm the Director of the Gonzaga University Wine Institute. As a professor, I teach property law, business law courses, sort of a variety there, and a variety of intellectual property law courses. And that all sort of relates to my background in practice, because before GU, I actually practiced law at Kirkland & Ellis. It's a law firm. I was in the New York City office in their transactional intellectual property group. And so essentially that was sort of a business intellectual property combined group where I did a lot of work, including licensing, but also mergers and acquisitions work. I was brought in for settlement help with litigation. I even assisted on bankruptcies. So it was sort of a very interesting, diverse practice area. Truthfully, I have always been interested in teaching. I mean, it was always part of the plan eventually. Part of that comes from the stories my parents like to tell, that when my dad was away in the Navy, he would actually send my mom love letters that I would then correct and leave for him in a pile for when he returned home. I don't think they should have allowed me to do that, but they did. And so I've been involved in teaching in some way, really, even since high school. And so it's always been sort of a passion. And so I'm excited to be able to do it here at Gonzaga. I love both the school and I love Spokane. And for sort of interrelated reasons. I think Gonzaga is an incredibly kind and welcoming law school. And that's not something you can say about every law school. The faculty here want to be involved with students, and students know that. So you will see students always in office hours. Faculty host potlucks at their house for students. There's really just a lot of involvement and a lot of energy, and everybody's sort of better for it. I know, for example, that one of our faculty members dresses up every year as the Blue Book, which is a legal citation manual as part of sort of a contest for students. Like, we really sort of get energy from the energy of students. And it's part of the reason why so many of us get teary at graduation. I know I do. And I won't lie, I brag about our students as if they were my kids. I still have copies of some of their papers they've gotten published, for example, and I'm happy to whip them out and, brag, even though the student is now, a partner at a law firm. And so this is sort of a very special place. And really, it's nice to even see that sort of same kindness amongst students. I know a couple years ago, we had a student who had pretty severe food allergies. And whenever a student group was having sort of a pizza lunch, one of that student's classmates would volunteer to bring him something that he could eat. Now, he never asked them to do that. It was something they actually volunteered and would work out amongst each other in advance so that he'd have something. And that's so sweet. I don't think my classmates at Columbia did that kind of thing. We have lots of startup companies that come out of Spokane. You may have seen some of them on Shark Tank. We also have just a lot of energy with our alums. They're sort of showing up, they're interested in participating in things at the school. And it's nice because it provides opportunities for mentorship, for externship, job opportunities for the students. It's part of the reason why I actually reorganized my advanced trademark law course so that the students now, instead of a final exam, they actually do practical assignments throughout the semester. And those assignments are based on actual work that sort of a startup business would need. Because I talk to a lot of business owners here in town. We actually do a field trip to meet with one. And I realized that this is an opportunity to get our students already thinking about helping these local clients early. And when students sort of finish that class, they have a portfolio of sort of real writing assignments that they could show employers, and somewhat they can sort of hit the ground running. And so it's actually a great transition to take that class and then go to, for example, our business law clinic, where they're actually helping local businesses for real. So I think those sort of work together nicely. And it's all partly based on the fact that Spokane is so entrepreneurial, right? So sort of energized. And I really, surprisingly, just really love living here. Being a lawyer gives you access to a lot of information and a lot of power. And it's a really big responsibility, but one that opens just a lot of really fun, interesting doors.